Hello everyone. In this video, we see Garry Kasparov's amazing game. This game was played in 1977. Garry Kasparov play with white pieces and the West guy play with black pieces. So Kasparov starts with e4, c5 Sicilian defense, knight f3, knight f6, Sicilian defense Nimzowitsch variation, knight c3, e6, d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, bishop b4, pin this knight. So black's target is on e4. So Kasparov move his pawn on e5, create pressure on knight. Knight d5, pressure on knight c3, bishop d2, support this knight. So black exchange his knight. Knight takes knight, b takes knight, and the pressure on bishop. Bishop f8, and the black move his bishop on his home. Bishop d3, d6. And you can see that black's minor pieces are not developed. So this is bad for black. And Kasparov continue with queen e2, knight d7, and here in this position, pause the video and think Kasparov's next move. So Kasparov continue with knight takes e6 and sacrifice his knight and also create pressure on queen. If black take this knight, then after moving pawn, this diagonal is open. So queen h5 comes and check. If g6, then bishop takes g6 and again check. And this pawn is pinned. So after moving king, bishop g5 and again check. And a skewer on queen. And now king has no moves. So black has to move his knight. Then bishop takes knight check, and after moving king, black would lose his queen. And if black move his king first, then bishop g5 comes and the king has no moves. So after moving knight, e takes knight check, then bishop takes f6 check. If king moves, then black would lose his queen. And if king takes bishop, then queen h4 and again skewer. So after moving king, black would lose his queen. So black didn't take this knight and first save his queen. Queen b6 and Kasparov's final move. Knight c7 check, and after knight c7 check, black resigned here. This knight has no support, but black can't take this knight because after queen takes knight, e takes d6 comes and discover check comes from queen and also discover attack on queen. So black can't save both on same time. So after moving king, black would lose his queen. And if black move his king on e7, then also e takes d6 and double check. In double check, king has to move. So now king has only three options. If king move to d8, then checkmate. And if king takes pawn, then bishop f4 check, and the king has two options. If king c6, then bishop b5 check, and if queen takes bishop, then queen takes queen is mate. And if king c5, then also checkmate. And if king move to f6, then knight e8 and knight d5 is mate. And also knight e8 is mate. And if black move his king on d8, then knight takes rook comes and black would down in material. And also black's position is not good. So after knight c7 check, black resigned here. If you like the game, then please subscribe the channel for watch more games.